Today I'm gonna be sharing the Estate, the track for low power fun, for low power drifting that is quite realistic as for Forza Horizon. And of course I'm gonna to share that tune of E30 that is low power, it was like 246 brake horsepower, and I picked a livery that is inspired by Nitride. So this is how the Estate looks like. You have few twists and turns, some of them are getting tighter, some of them are getting longer, you have straights, you have a nice drop down. So the idea of drifting here is simple. You start from here, you go as wide as it possible, and then you have to transition before you will hit the wall. After you drop in, you do the transition, and depends on your gearing, you can upshift, you can stay on the gear. If your car is more powerful, you will hit that zone. That, guys, is for you, but I'm sticking to low power and as much realistic as it possible. Then it tightens, and then you have your inner clip, outside zone, and it straightens over here. So more power, outside zone, and it tightens for the inner clip again. Then outside zone, and the last zones on the roundabout. So you have two options. You can hit those two zones and go outside straight away, or do one full circle, then exit here, transition here, and here the run ends, but you can just do continuous drifting, you know what I mean, yeah? Right, straight to the action, let's go. Second gear, and as I said, wide over here, throttle control, transition, drop, and upshift, transition, go, slow down a bit, left foot braking, oh shit, curva, and now transition on a drop, transition to the right and upshift, go, oh yeah, drop the wheel, it's alright, slow down, slight of a left foot braking and clutch kick, and transition to the outside zone. Well, it wasn't the most successful because it started to rain and it actually affects the grip, which is great about Forza Horizon 6. Like, wow, this really works well. Okay, so I was really practicing few moments ago, but it was bone dry, so now we need to adjust. Oh no, nearly spin. So let's go around. Oh, that's shit. Steady. Third gear, let's go. Second gear, yes, we hit that all right. Transition, yes, and to the roundabout. Let's go, like a typical BMW drifter, typical BMW driver. We can do actually the full roundabout, hitting those zones. Very goodings, and transition to the outside, and transition, and we got the zones. And this is how we flow on the track. So at the end of this video, I'm gonna share also the build of that BMW. I know that some of you will be fancy. Whoa, now actually I upshifted before dropping, and it nearly caught me off guard. Just my body was doing it, because guys, I have over 1,000 hours in Assetto Corsa when it comes to drifting, but I mostly drift low power cars. They are the most fun for me. You cannot change my mind, because I was drifting, you know, the real cars that have been low power from 115 brake horsepower up to 230, and that was my top. So let's go. Yes, and last zone, I'm gonna just do the cheeky handbrake over here. But this car and this track really prepares you for low power drifting. It does really give the thrill. Right, simulation versus real. You don't have that feeling in your body. If you ever experience real drifting, and you do this on this track, or in Assetto Corsa, you will have that weird sensation of drifting, and basically when I'm dropping over here, it kicks in. It really kicks in. So I was like, wow. And the third gear, yes, very nice. That's what we like, guys. Drifting is fun, and I am really upset with Forza Horizon 6 that they given a gravel drifting sections. I was like, what? What's going on? Or those cross-country races? What for? What for? We want more street racing, nighttime street racing. There are not many of those street races in Forza Horizon 6. That's a little bit disappointing. And those cross-country races are real pain in the butt. And that's why probably we've been giving tools to build our own track. So I hope that I will find some people that I'll be able to tandem drift. Yes, I bet you would like to see something like that on one of the next episodes. I'll try to get someone, unless you really want to, you have a skill and you like to drift low power like me, then DM me. I'll tell you where my Discord is, and my Discord is actually quite big in terms of Assetto Corsa. It's Jiki Drift. Oh, I lost a little bit. Right, so at the end, I will share that E30 build with you. That is my reward for you guys, because you have stayed. I will share probably a share code for that, but you won't be able to change anything, and it's very important to be able to, because as I said in the last episode about those small changes, right? So let's go quickly from the power and the upgrades. So intake is stock. Let me just run 248 brake horsepower. Power to weight ratio 0.25. So as I said, it's like a golden rule for low power drifting. You can go lower, but it doesn't work for every car. A86, yes, of course. Right, so intake, that was everything stock besides the exhaust. It's on sport, so it sounds a little bit more like a straight pipe. And race cam and valves. Why? Because we want a little bit higher limiter, a little bit higher revs, and that's what people do by tuning it. And I think that was pretty much it. Yeah, even stock flywheel. And we actually could put race flywheel, which I've done right now. The most important thing, brakes. Because we use front brakes only, as I said in the last video, it simulates a handbrake that is done the cheapest and the fastest possible way. So the handbrake operates the rear brakes, and the foot brake stays just with the front brakes, and that's what we want, because when we drift and we do the left foot braking, we are not killing the power from the rear wheels. Drift suspension, of course, stabilizes front rear, and reinforcement none, and a weight reduction to maximum, because that's what people do in those low power cars. They just throw away and cut off anything that is possible to reduce the weight. Cool. Body kit, whichever you prefer. Tires stock, with stock. And now the most important thing, tires, rear tires to maximum, front 2.1 bar. If you have a PSI, you have to recalculate it. Gearing. On Lexus, final drive was 453, I think, and I lowered it to 440, but everything else is the same as Lexus. So if I would, for example, want a longer gearing, I would drop it to 4 or 380, for example. Alignment. The rear on -half, toe 0.1, 0.1, caster 7, anti-roll bars. I just lower the front a little bit, because the rule of a low power car is to make them oversteer easier, that the front is supposed to be softer than rear. Same with springs. Ride height, front as high as possible, but I done 70.6 because it gives you more caster. Actually, rebound stiffness as well. I just been lowering the front, so it's lower than the rear. And a brake, look, balance, front 100%, pressure 80%, very important. Differential, I left it at 0.83. If you want to simulate welded diff, there you go. You go on the 100%, kind of like a welded diff. Let's give it a final shred before we end this episode, shall we? It should oversteer actually even more now, so I should be more gentle with the throttle. Better throttle control, that's what we need. That's what we want to practice. Yeah, yeah. Actually, well, the diff is better, guys. Always go 100%. I was just, you know, trying things. I left the diff just on the stock setting on the... Yeah, that's... Wow. Okay. Okay, guys, now we're talking, we're shredding. Do that way. Diff 100% to 0%, so it simulates, well, the differential. All right, final roundabout. Should you do the little wall tap? Well, nearly. Maybe over here a little bit. Oh no, I focused too much on that wall tap and I did spin out. So yeah, you can do settings that will make the spinning out less possible, but it kills the realism because your car is supposed to be very, very snappy. And another tip from me, clutch kick on the transition. It will help to make it snap even more. Yes, yes, like that. And I just done a little left foot braking to just to stabilize the drift. Upshift, 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 and downshift over here. A little bit gentle with the throttle. Clutch kick on the transition, one more to keep the drift. Keep the drift. Yes, cheeky handbrake actually to be actually a little bit more safe going on that wall. So yeah, last roundabout. Guys, you need to try this track once. It's a night time. It looks amazing, gorgeous. So yeah, that's one of the tracks that I think one day I'm going to rebuild in Assetto Corsa actually. What do you think, guys? Do you like my low power builds? Do you like the content that I do? Like and subscribe. That will help me out as I just transitioned to English, and it seems like the YouTube algorithm is slowly working and recognizing me finally. So guys, stay tuned for the next episode. Keep drifting, guys.